All right, man. Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe. All right, man. Look, man. So I'm gonna let y'all know right now why I'm wearing this in a second. But so I'm hearing that the boy he botched the numbers, man. I'm hearing he robbed the people of greatness. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. The reason why I'm wearing this is because Drake robbed the people of honesty. You know what I'm saying? He robbed the people of honesty, but it is what it is. Before I get into that, you know I gotta give my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing if you're new here. Let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me the Hidden Gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 13, 14, 15,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. I might not look at it like it right now, but I am the king of the north. All right, so let me know what kingdom you from. All right, man. So we're going to get right to this. You know what it is, man. Torture Talk. All right, let's get it. All right, man. Look, excuse my black ass lips sticking through this mask here, but it has to be done. You know what I'm saying? It has to be done. So look, man, we're going to get into it, man. Let's do it.
All right, dog. Check this out. It say Drake and Party Next Door, some sexy songs for you, expected to sell 250K units first week and debut at #1 on Billboard. 28K pure sales. 28K pure sales, dog. Check.
Yeah, I said this on my other show. Drake selling 28,000 pure sales is crazy work. I'm telling y'all. And I'm starting to believe that he robbed the people, man. I'm starting to believe he robbed the people. You know what, man? You know what, man? Yeah, that's better. This is the real Dark Lane demo tape Drake stealing.
When have Drake ever did that amount in pure sales outside of the CD era? Think about it. Look, check this out, dog. Check this out. We gonna go to Her Loss. His last collab album with 21 Savage that had way more promotion and had way more backing from UMG and the label. Dude, 12,000 pure album sales from Her Loss. His last collab project did 12,000 pure sales. And it sold 400,000 units in the first week. So you telling me, so now you want to tell me for this album that sold less, it sold more pure sales?
Yeah,
that shit don't even add up.
Nah, that don't make sense. We know what's going on here, Drake. We know what's going on, homie. Why you gotta do this to us, man? Why you can't just be honest, man? Why you gotta do this? We know what you up to. We know what you've been doing. Why you gotta do this to us, man? Just be honest, man. It's craziness.
And this ain't no hate, this ain't no nothing. This is just facts, and this is just common sense. This is facts, and this is common sense, dog. How the hell when you sell 400,000 copies, your pure sales are 12,000, you sell less than that, and your pure sales are more? That shit don't add up. And you could tell Drake knew he was in the situation, because when the price point for the digital album sales was $13. It was $12.99. Literally in 24 hours, he dropped it down to $8. He dropped it down to $8. Y'all don't find that suspicious at all? So you telling me?
Definitely find that suspicious. Because he knew that the projected numbers wasn't good. Drake knew that those numbers wasn't good. So what he got to do is he got to save face. Even if Drake gets one album sell more than GNX, he considers that a victory. Even if he gets one album sell more than GNX, it's a victory in his eyes. That's how he looks at it. So you got to understand, he got academics, he got all these other streamers, Maul and all them. They working overtime to get this record to at least 311,000, more than GNX. And I seen academics on Twitter saying something like, "Oh well, Kendrick Lamar only really sold 170,000 copies, but the rest was in vinyl. He did a bundle. This is the reason why he had this. So technically, Drake still outsold him." Like, I'm trying to convince Drake to, bro. Shut up. Shut up. You ain't trying to convince Drake of nothing. You still friends with Drake? You stay, man. Listen, man. Let's keep it going.
All of a sudden, these people just went and bought this shit for him. That's what y'all telling me, dog. Like, let's be real. Y'all sitting here and finna tell me 28,000 people bought this shit for Drake. Come on, man. This shit don't even make sense. This shit don't even make sense, dog. No. I'm not underestimating Drake fans, Xavier, but I'm saying this don't make sense. This don't make sense, dog.
My thing is, if Drake did 400K in the first week, and if he did 1 million in the first week, if he did 700,000 in the first week, it should be no problem for him to do 500K in 1 week. It should be no problem. This is why I side with him on this, because it has to be something fishy going on, because there's no way in the world you are selling half of what you sold the last time. It doesn't make sense. You are dropping dramatically. And on top of that, if you're dropping the how much the album costs, you know that it's not selling the way you want it. But you're trying to get a victory as best as possible. Even if you put it down to $4.99 and it sells that, people are not going to say, people like academics are not going to say, well, the reason why it sold that much because you dropped the price. And the reason why it's not selling because people don't really think it's that good. That's why you had a 40 to 50% decrease in the album, because people are not really feeling the album like that. But again, you got people like academics out here who are always going to cover for Drake because that's what he does. And I noticed that academics didn't put up the projection numbers for Drake album. I noticed he didn't do that. He do that for everybody, but he didn't do that for Drake this time around. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake probably told him not to do it. He probably told him not to do it.
This don't make sense. That's what I'm saying. This don't make sense. I'm not underestimating his fans at all. I understand he got a fan base, but his fan base usually streams. His fan base usually streams. How the hell you go from 12,000 pure sales with 21 Savage, then all of a sudden with Party Next Door, you do 28,000 pure sales? I need an answer to that. In an age where niggas ain't buying records. In an age where niggas ain't buying records, Xavier. That's what I'm saying. And dude, I done asked everybody I know who really concrete on this shit. They say, bro, the numbers don't add up. They say that it just don't add up. Because you got to think about it. You got to think about it, dog. He finna be on pace to be close to where Kendrick Lamar was selling. And Kendrick Lamar had momentum on his side all the way. Not like Us was a hit. People was anticipating this project. And he did 3. You telling me with little promo and a month's worth of just letting people know it's finna come out, you did 250K?
I don't believe that. I do believe that Drake has a lot of fans still, but I don't believe that Drake sold 150K. I really 250K. I don't. I definitely think that what he's saying is true. I definitely think Drake, whoever, they ran these numbers up. But you know the crazy part? All this is going to come out. It's all going to come out. It's all going to come out. And you know what's going to happen when it does? Nobody's going to care. Because when it comes to Drake, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody's going to say, oh, you know what? We ain't messing with you no more. You a phony for that, bro. Nobody cares.
Dog, come on, man. I didn't plan on streaming. I didn't plan on streaming until probably about Friday or Saturday, if I'm gonna be honest. I was working on another video for my other channel. Late last night, early this morning, I start getting DM after DM after DM. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm cooling. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on another video that I'm doing or whatever, so I don't be checking my phone. I don't be checking my phone 24/7 all the time, right? So I start seeing a host of DMs. Yo, Drake doing 250. Drake about to do 250. Drake about to do 250. This, that, and the third. July, he's back, bro. You said he wasn't coming back. He's back, bro. He's back. The labels couldn't stop him. Now, then we get back to the first narrative. The labels can't stop him. Nobody can't stop him. And this, that, and the third, right? And I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked by the projections. I was shocked by the
I wasn't necessarily shocked by the projections. I'm more concerned about the second and third, the fourth week of the album, because most people are going to listen to this album because they're curious about what's to come, because they want to know how he is going to respond to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? And once people realize he wasn't really responding and all the music wasn't that good, then you're going to see a decrease. I'm telling you, this album ain't going to go platinum. It's not. It's not going to go platinum. Now, maybe off of one song, somebody might run the numbers up or whatever. But I'm telling y'all now, from what I'm hearing, this album is trash. And it ain't going to go nowhere. It's going to go to where it's at right now, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It'll go up a little bit, but you see all the songs fell off the charts, right? All the songs fell off the charts. All of them. They all gone. They all gone. You know what I'm saying?
projections. And I talked to a couple YouTubers because, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked by the projections. I'm not finna sit here like I was very shocked. So I had to talk to a couple YouTubers. I had to talk to a couple people who do this numbers shits, right? I had to talk to them, and we did some digging, and y'all know these YouTubers, and the people who post these numbers, y'all know these people. I promise, these ain't no like random people. Y'all know these people. I'm not gonna say no names for obvious reasons, but y'all know these people. I started doing research, especially with the dude who be posting numbers and stuff. I was like, bro, how did Drake do 250, bro? Because you got to think about it. He doesn't have a lead single towards this. This album don't have much replay value.
I'm telling you, he did 250 off of curiosity. If that's the case, a lot of people went and listened to that album because they want to see if he was going to address Kendrick. And you can see in the second week of the album, that's what you got to be more worried about. The second and third week, you see all of the songs, they not in the top 100 no more, or the top 10 no more. They all fell off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm starting to see that they're not even in the top 20 no more, because people realize the album ain't good. You know what I'm saying?
How the hell we got to 250? How did this number occur to where we got to 250? And he told me straight up, something ain't right. He told me straight up. He said with the streaming numbers, with the Spotify numbers, with all the numbers, he said it ain't adding up. He ain't adding up. He said it would have made sense if Drake did like 150, 175, or 180 in that range. But to do 250, he said it wasn't adding up. He told me he couldn't give me a concrete answer, but he said the projections that's coming out and with the streaming numbers and everything, he said it's just not adding up. So I started to think, bro, because I thought about it all night, because I got swarms of DMs. I had to stop my video, what I'm doing, and everything. So I had to really think and digest how did Drake pull this off. Because, bro, let's be real. I'm not no Drake hater. Like, I don't like him. Don't get me wrong. I don't like him, but I'm not finna hate on him just to shit on him. Dude, this album has very low replay value.
That's 100% facts. He ain't never lie about that. He ain't never lie about that. I don't know if you guys are forcing yourselves to like this album, but for me, I listened to it 4 times. And the only reason why I listened to it 4 times, I wanted to make sure that it was that bad. And it's that bad. I would never go back to it again. I would never listen to another one of those songs again. Never. But I had to listen to it 4 times because I like to review music. And I listened to that thing again, and again. And by the time the third time me listening to it, I swear it was like nails on a chalkboard. It was like nails on the chalkboard. It's like you hear screams from a slaughterhouse. I'm trying to tell you, it was terrible.
Very low replay value. That's number one. It would be one thing if the album was growing over time, right? It'd be one thing if the album was growing over time and you'd be like, okay, I see how the numbers, but the numbers started going down. It started trending down. It's only a couple songs that kept its steam or went up. Not the whole album in general. Most of the album started streaming down, dog. That's a fact. That's a fact. So you telling me basically most of these album sales are coming from the first day, basically. But you said it's $4.99. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if that's true or not. I know it's $8. Last time I saw that shit was $8. That shit was $8. That shit don't add up. And I'm not trying to hate on Drake or nothing, because we gonna get to the next portion of this. This is my first part. This for all the people. This is strictly for the people talking about July. You thought he was gonna sell under 200. You thought he was gonna sell under 200. Dude, I know these niggas' egos. Soon as the numbers are not coming the way they want to, people start finagling shit. And that goes for everybody. This just ain't Drake. We gonna get to the next portion, cause I'm not finna just shit on Drake this whole time. We gonna get to the next portion of how I feel about it all at the end of the day. But I'm just saying, dog.
Yeah, July is on to something, man. Excuse me if I look like somebody off of SpongeBob SquarePants. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said the whole name SpongeBob SquarePants, like people don't know what SpongeBob is. But I definitely do look like one of those fish off SpongeBob. Let me Krabby Patty. Let me get a Krabby Patty. Ha ha. Are you ready, kids? But the thing is, this is my thing, right? I definitely think that the numbers was botched. And I definitely think Drake been doing this. And this is why he stays afloat. I don't see how anybody can tell me that album is even worth $13.99. The album is terrible. I'm talking like it's really bad. You know what I'm saying? The more I even think about it, it's worse than what I thought it was. It's bad. It's bad. But it is what it is, man. I just wanted to pop in and say a couple of things about this. And, Drake has robbed us. He robbed us. Drake. Nah. All right, man. 8 o'clock show coming up. Make sure y'all go and subscribe over at the Torture Talk. You know what I'm saying? Torture Talk. You know what it is. Go over there. Subscribe to Torture Talk. After hours and all that good stuff. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. See y'all. Peace. Bye. I'm out.